Winter time. Freezing cold. And a lot of people get sick in winter, don't they? Cold, flu, runny nose, unhappy because they're not getting out in the fresh air and sunshine. Could that be the reason why we get sick? And I was asked a great question just recently. Why is it that people get sick? Because if you go to the doctor, they'll give you a whole heap of medications or medical interventions to help with the symptoms of being sick. But why don't we ever ask, why did I get sick in the first place? And of course, the human body's going to respond to a yucky situation. So if you don't look after your body, it's not going to look after you. So the fundamentals of being healthy: fresh air, sunshine, good sleep, good food, strong bones, and the big one with strong bones is that your immune system's built inside your bones. So if you've got weak bones because you don't lift heavy, you don't have strong muscles pulling on your bones, you don't have a strong immune system, which means you're going to get sick. So that's a really interesting question, because I'm an exercise coach. I have been all of my life. And of course, if you don't look after your muscles, they don't pull on your bones, so you don't have a strong immune system, so you end up getting sick. So there's not a hard connection there. If you don't lift heavy, if you don't do strength training, you don't have strong muscles, you don't have strong bones, you also don't have a strong head space. Is it possible that a lot of people get sick because they tell themselves they're going to get sick because they've got a poor mental attitude? I always get sick in winter. Well, then of course you're always going to get sick in winter. I always get a runny nose when I go outside in the cold. Well, then of course you are, because you've told your body that that's what's going to happen to you. So the fundamentals of, rather than I've got to go to the doctor because I'm sick, why not prevent all of that in the first place and say, okay, do I get fresh air and sunshine every day? Do I sleep deep? Do I eat real food? And food's a simple thing, and I share this almost every day now. Eat more foods that humans haven't screwed with. So whether it grows under the ground or runs on the ground, but real food means it doesn't come in a packet or a bag or a jar. It hasn't been highly processed, and it's not full of chemicals. So it's still got nutrition in it, because obviously your body needs vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, antioxidants to keep you healthy. So if you put all of that together, it's a pretty simple process. Fresh air, sunshine, good sleep, get fit, get strong, have strong muscles and bones, which then gives you a strong brain. And the connection's not that hard either. If you have a body that's not strong physically, it's not sending a message to your brain to say we need to keep getting fitter and stronger mentally. So if I get puffed, if I lift heavy, if I fight and flight, so I do sprinting and I do fighting, literally punching and kicking, I'm just sending a message to my brain that I've got to get stronger and fitter and better for next time, physically and mentally. So every time I lift heavy, every time I get puffed, every time I kick the bag, punch the bag, I'm telling my own body I need to be fitter and stronger and healthier every single day, which means I can fight germs, bugs, viruses and diseases. Now, whether or not you believe that there are germs, bugs, viruses and diseases, the human body has to fight bad stuff. And if you're not fit, you're not strong, you don't get fresh air and sunshine, you don't sleep deep, and you put crappy food into your body, how can you possibly fight any of the bad stuff that's in the world? So rather than I've got to go to the doctor because I always get sick in winter, how about never get sick, prevent getting sick, because you've got all the things going that stop you from getting sick. Strong muscles, strong bones, strong brain. Strong muscles, strong bones, strong brain. Sounds good, doesn't it? And it's really simple. Get puffed to get fit, lift heavy to get strong, do it safely so you don't get injured, and do it fast so you don't get bored. Eat food that runs on the ground or grows in the ground and hasn't been screwed with. Don't eat the foods that you don't like, eat the foods that you do like. And how about live your life to the max? Winter, summer, all year round. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Live your life to the max. Woohoo!